looks like we're rolling. So hi everyone. I apologize in advance for all this wind, but the microphone that has a wind guard doesn't speak to my phone, and it's a little too cold and gets dark a little too early to worry about setting up the tripod for the camera that it does work with. So, apologies in advance on the wind. In case you couldn't tell, we're here at Chicago's famous Roosevelt Road bridge. Well, actually, that's the famous Roosevelt Road bridge. This is the slightly less famous Whole Foods parking lot, with the Amtrak coach yard ahead of us and the Metro coach yard just beyond the bridge, with the entrance to Union Station over on our left. I'd been hoping to get down here to watch the rush hour action sometime this summer or fall, and it just didn't happen. So now, even though it gets dark a little too early for watching all of rush hour, I had some errands I needed to run downtown, so I figured I might as well stop by here, explore a few different angles, and kind of scout it out and prepare for actually visiting it for all of rush hour. We've got a little while before the next scheduled train. We've got a couple things scheduled over the next 25 minutes. And then we have a lot of things scheduled around 2:50. We have California Zephyr and Southwest Chief both arriving, if they're on schedule. They weren't too far off last time I checked, as well as the Southwest Chief departing. So, I guess we just wait for that now. So it's a little noisy here, because we're right by the entrance to the post office, but this is Polk Street, which is the next street that crosses the tracks, right here at the throat of Union Station. Right here below us is where the trains go underground to go into Union Station. I hear something. Now perhaps this one is going to the yard? I don't know. Obviously the to and from the yard schedule isn't one I could even look at to take notes. This guy's coming in right below us. Let's move over a little bit, a better angle. Back. Sorry about that. Tripped over my scooter. Notice that signal. It's red over lunar. Yeah, that's not white, that's lunar, and it means restricted speed. At least usually. So probably what that means is that track is lined for the yard. And if you're going to go that way, you have to be very slow because of that train in front of you. Well, we got back to not-so-famous Whole Foods. I think I like this angle a little better. The lighting is certainly better. And we have a metro train that looks like it's pulling out of the yard. In fact, it might be the same one we just saw coming out. I think they may be just changing what track they're on. I don't know. It looks like we've got someone coming out to potentially manually throw a switch. You can do it. I don't think she heard me. I've had to deal with some switches like that at the museum. I'm a little surprised the switch used as often as this one. It's stiff though. look at that second coach. Above the door, it still says Burlington. That's something to appreciate while we still can. As you can see, the one right after it says BNSF. Most of them have been changed. May not have been much scheduled right now, but Roosevelt Road is rarely boring. And what do we have on the head end? Just the usual. F40 PHM. The Winnebago cab. I think we should be expecting those Southwest's chief, any minute now. Oh, here we go. Outbound Southwest Chief. Inbound is scheduled right now, as is the inbound California Zephyr. Guess they're a little late. Give it a day and a half, and they'll be in Los Angeles. That looks very empty. I think he's going to the yard. But where are the Zephyr and the other chief? No sign of our second outbound yet. 2 engines. I might have slightly revise my opinion of that Metro paint scheme. It actually looks pretty nice with the full sun shining on it. I think it also looks nicer on the F40 PHM than it does on the MP36. The MP36 just isn't the most attractive locomotive in the world to begin with. And don't ask me what is the most attractive locomotive in the world, because I'm not getting into that argument. You can have that argument in the comments. And it's a race. Who will win, the Metro or the light Amtrak? And another Metro coming out. And Metro pulls into the lead. And yes, it's the same train. Like I said, even when there's not much on the schedule, Roosevelt Road is really boring. Judging from the size of that train, I'm guessing that may be a heritage corridor, perhaps. You don't normally see metros that short anymore. Huh, looks like we have the Northwestern Medicine engine on this inbound. Hi there, Chief. What happened to you? You were on time. Look at that. That just might be the video thumbnail. This will be everybody heading home slightly early on their Friday. Yeah, this one's getting a move on into the station, so I guess that means the 10 car that was ahead of it got to move in. Perhaps taking the track that this outbound vacated. Oh! Here it is. The late, great California Zephyr. Not as late as when I've ridden the California Zephyr, though. Take a look at that series of videos. That was a really fun trip. And yes, that was shameless self-promotion of the channel. And it's got an SC44 seat, so I'm going to guess that's blue water. That is a much longer train than I thought it was. I would have assumed that... Is blue water really that long? No, I don't think I see any... No, there are passengers. I was wrong. There are passengers. So yeah, this would be the blue water to Michigan. No. That looked like it said Carbondale on it. I may be wrong. Perhaps the Illinois surfaces... Oh yeah, I guess if it goes down the old Illinois Central, it would have to back out too, wouldn't it? They used to reverse out onto the old Burlington, the BNSF line, and then go straight across that larger lift bridge that you can see that is the St. Charles Airline, but that bridge is out of service. Here's some action. Amtrak got refilled in no time at all. The camera was only off probably less than a minute during that transition. And here comes another one coming in. Don't know what track though. That other one that just got emptied. Regional Amtrak. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Push some of the buttons below. And please do leave a comment letting me know whether you liked this new on-the-spot narration style or not. It'll also help me know that you did like this video and that it will be worth it to make another one a little longer showing more of rush hour when the weather gets warmer. Thanks for watching.